I literally just got back from watching Dune Part 2, and I've got to say, the bar has been raised. First off, I want to talk about the anticipation surrounding this film. I think that's literally what helped to drive this movie into the spotlight that it had, and also the fact that we were anticipating a November release for 2023, and then it got pushed to this year, 2024. I think that people are just kind of starving for something that is purely cinematic. I can say that that was Dune Part 2 for me. You can tell, like, within the first 10 minutes of this film that there is intentionality behind everything that Denis Villeneuve does, and he knows this content and this story super well, and he's wanting to create something that people have never seen before. Everything is executed perfectly. And that's why I think that this movie is truly pure cinema at its core. The sad part is something like this only, I feel like, comes about every few years at best. I'll tell you right now, I told my buddy that I watched this with that this could easily be the best film that we see in 2024. I'm hoping that Denis Villeneuve keeps cultivating on some of his success with Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2. But the fact is that even if he doesn't, these movies alone are instant classics. They're going to be talked about for a long time. So, as a movie buff and a videographer, watching this film was very exciting for me because, first of all, I'll just point out that the lighting is incredible. I really like also just talking about the practical elements of the lamps and the lighting devices that they use within this film is crazy. So I might make another video just talking about those specifically. Another thing is really just the pacing of it. It keeps your attention the whole time. There are no dull moments, and you literally get what you paid for within the first half hour of the film, if not the first 10 minutes. And the action sequences and the professional stunts and just the acting, emotion, and quality that comes out of these actors is amazing. You can't forget the landscapes and also just the amazing effects that are put into this film. It's mind-blowing. I literally feel like this one is one that you're gonna want to actually buy on DVD and have a physical copy of it because it's that good. So really, in conclusion, this is the purest form of cinema that I have seen in several years, and maybe even since Dune Part 1 came out, because I watched both of these films opening night, and I did that intentionally because I feel like moments like these are hard to come by, and when you are anticipating a film and you are bought in to the story, you want to see the next iteration, and you want to see what that director does with the story. And obviously it's based off of the books, and it was super helpful to watch David Lynch's Dune because it gave me just a little bit of a sneak peek into it. But it was funny because I watched David Lynch's literally before I went to go see Dune Part 2 in theaters. David Lynch's, that's a weird one, but it was redeemed with Denis Villeneuve's rendition of it. And man, his intentionality and just the artwork and the passion that you see on screen because of his passion for the Dune stories is clearly evident. I encourage you, go watch Dune Part 2 and just be entertained by how well this film is made. It literally is one that you're gonna want to watch a couple times in the theaters, I guarantee it.